There is a small list of players that I want to keep on this roster after this year, no matter what. And that small list, Bleacher Report, is coming for. That's right, Bleacher Report. The company I hate more than fried beans. It's the best thing that came to my mind. Bleacher Report says, after this season, Mike Hilton is going to leave us and go back to Pittsburgh. Now, obviously, he was on Pittsburgh before, so going back there isn't really the craziest idea because, I mean, he's already knows the culture. He knows how it is to be there. Obviously, they let him walk, and that's what ended up letting him come to us. To be honest, I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not, like, here's what I'll say, right? I could see this happening, and that's why I don't like it, okay? I don't like it because I could see it happening. I am truly a believer that we need to keep Mike Hilton. He's a great slot corner for us. We have a very young secondary that clearly has a lot of problems and a lot of growing to do. You don't want to lose your key fundamental pieces in your secondary. And not only that, he's playing pretty damn good. We're not talking about a guy like Cheeto after his injury. Cheeto before his injury was amazing. After his back surgery, Cheeto was not Cheeto anymore. I don't know what not Cheeto would be. But the point is, Mike Hilton's still playing at a very high level. Which, again, would mean that if he hit free agency, which I hope we don't let happen, Mike Brown, Duke Tobin. If he hits free agency, he's going to get paid. He will. I don't care the fact he's going to be 32 years old. The fact is, he's still playing at an elite level. And he's one of the best slot corners in the league. He's one of the best slot corners in run defense. And that's something that, again, we have struggled very greatly with, is our run defense. We're probably going to get rid of Sheldon Rankins. We can't lose Mike Hilton. This is one of those... No, you can't lose him. Looking at our free agent class, right? Von Bell, make him a secondary coach. You cannot lose Mike Hilton. You're going to lose T. You cannot lose B.J. Hill. I know we said the same thing about DJ Reader, and now we're in the same boat here. You lost DJ Reader. Okay. You can't lose B.J. Hill. You can't lose Mike Hilton. You can't lose... Okay, there's like nobody else in this list that you can't lose. Everyone else is kind of just a one or, you know, it would be nice to keep. But these two guys, B.J. Hill and Mike Hilton, you cannot lose. Like, you can't afford to. I mean, your defense is already absolute dog water. You're now just taking away the last bits of good pieces on your defense. So, and the problem is, again, even though he is going to be, 31, almost 32 years old, it doesn't matter. He plays like he's a 27-year-old. Let's pull up his numbers. Okay. I don't know why I always sneeze when I'm on camera for some reason. I hate how they changed like their layout on PC to be like this. I wish they would go back to the old layout. It just looks so weird when it's like that. Like, this is the layout I like. But so far this year, you know, again, last 3 games hasn't been the greatest, but he's great in tackling. He's great in run defense, and he's always solid in run defense across the board. This year has been his worst year for coverage, but again, it's because the rest of our defense has been absolutely dog water. So you can't really blame one corner when Cam Taylor-Britt can't cover a cold, and DJ Turner was getting exposed a lot of the season. And then beyond that, our safeties absolutely sucked. And to Jordan Battle's credit, Jordan Battle isn't a coverage guy. He's a run defensive guy. Which, again, you know, in a good defense here, we would probably put him in the box and use him more as a linebacker. But That's beside the point. Kind of use what Isaiah Simmons did. Anyway, though, 59.1 coverage grade, okay. Run defense, 91.4. He has the best run defense he's had in his whole career. Even though he's 31, 32 years old after this year, he plays like he is top of the line, like he's a 27-year-old. You cannot lose this man. You can't. I say, you know, I'm saying all this, and we're going to lose him. I just know how this works. They're going to not pay him. They're going to say, oh, nope, costs too much money. Costs too much money. If we lose B.J. Hill and Mike Hilton, the only thing we could somewhat... If Duke Tobin got fired, I think 100% we keep Mike Hilton and B.J. Hill. If Duke Tobin got fired. Because I think Zach Taylor, he kind of just goes with the wayside of whatever Mike Brown wants and Katie Blackburn wants. But I think if you fire Duke, you get a real GM in there, the first thing he's going to do is say, okay, we need to bring back these pieces because these pieces are fundamentals, and we need to build the rest of this up. So, we cannot let him go. That's a point at the... Can't even speak. That's my point. Tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. Fire Duke Tobin. Peace out.